What are the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to that you need to let go to move forward? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So, what's holding you back? What are the limiting beliefs that you truly believe that are stopping you from moving forward like you deserve, that are stopping you from taking that next step, the things that are stopping you from really achieving your goals? This week on the Confident Athlete program, we had one of our group coaching calls, and my partner in there, Tammy Matheny, shared a story that's right out of her book, The Confident Athlete. And I think it really paints a good picture of how we need to look at some things when we consider our limiting beliefs, the things that are holding us back from really achieving our goals, whether you're an athlete, entrepreneur, or whatever you're doing. It's really something to take a look at. So, to get the full story, to get it all properly, go get her book, The Confident Athlete. I'll put a link in the show notes, but I want to tell the story as I remember it. So there was a young man, he graduated from high school. He was doing well, but he wasn't really one of those kids that really push themselves to do his best. And after graduation, he had a rich uncle that came to him and said, "You know what? Tell me what your plans are." And he says, "Well, I think I'm going to go to college. I don't know what I'm going to take." And kind of was really undecisive. And his uncle said, "I'll tell you what, I've got the money. If you go to 4 years of college, you graduate with honors, and you get your degree, I'll buy you anything that you want. What is it that you would want?" And he says, "Well, that sports car you drive, I would love one of those. Are you serious about this? Would you really do that for me if I did what you said?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll do that. If you get your 4-year degree, graduate with honors, I'll get you that sports car." And so he went at it. He was focused. He had a drive. He had something that was really pushing him. 4 years later, he graduated with honors, and his parents were putting on a celebration party for him. And in his mind, all he could think about was that sports car. He was going to get that sports car finally. And so that night, they're having the big celebration, and he didn't see his uncle. He never showed up the whole night. And he thought, maybe I'm not getting it. And then his uncle shows up and says, "Go look in the garage." And he goes in the garage, and sure enough, there it is, the exact sports car that he wanted, the one that he had talked about, $100,000 sports car. And all that work had paid off. He had finally got it. And so he got his buddy, and he says, "Let's go test this thing out." And they went out, and he says, "Let's go find a straightaway and see how fast this thing will go." So they go find this long straight road, and they get on there, and he guns it. It doesn't matter what he does. He can't get that thing going over 90 miles an hour. And his buddy says, "Come on, let's see what it can do. Drive it like you own it. Let's go." And he says, I can't get it to go any faster." He says, "Pull over. Let me try it." So his buddy gets behind the wheel, does the same thing. He just guns it, and he's going, and he can't get it over 90 miles an hour. They're like, "What is wrong with this thing? $100,000 sports car, and it won't go over 90 miles an hour. What is wrong with this?" So the next day he takes it into the dealership, and he says, "What is wrong with this car? It's brand new, sports car, top of the line. It won't go over 90 miles an hour. What's going on?" And the guy at the counter says, I really don't know. Let me get it into a mechanic and get them to look at it and see what they can do." And so they take it in, and a little while later, the mechanic comes out, and he sees him over talking to the guy behind the counter, kind of whispering in his ear. And he comes over and he said, "Are you the kid that graduated with honors and your uncle bought this car for you?" He says, "Yeah, that's me." He says, "It's pretty interesting. You're that smart. You graduate with honors, but you don't know when to take off the emergency brake. So here he is, trying to drive this sports car, performing at the top of its abilities with the emergency brake on. It doesn't work. What emergency brake do you have on? Your limiting beliefs that are holding you back. What are the things that you need to release so that you can perform at your best, so you can perform how you're meant to? I think it's something to really think about in whatever you're doing, because we all have some sort of limiting beliefs and we deal with them in a lot of different ways. You know, in the Confident Athlete program, we go through a lot of different things like our self-talk and our visualization and all these different things. And in our group coaching the other night, Tammy and I talked a lot about that with the athletes on some of the practices they can go through to overcome their limiting beliefs. But the first step is realizing what they are and recognizing what those limiting beliefs are. What's the emergency brake that you've got pulled that's stopping you from performing your best? Something to think about. I'd love to hear from you, because some of you, it's going to be an aha moment that you realize, yeah, this is the thing that's holding me back. Send me a message. Let me know. If you're an athlete, come and join us in the Confident Athlete program. These are the things we do. We have monthly group coaching sessions. We talk about stuff like this. We have new monthly content of the master class, the personal development training sessions, and plus so much more. So if you really want to take your game to the next level, go to confidentathleteprogram.com/membership and find out more about that. Again, go grab Tammy's book, The Confident Athlete. But thank you for being with me. I'll be back on Friday.
Are you an entrepreneur? Are you one of the crazy ones, the ones that thinks different, that wants to take action on things because you know you can change the world? Do you want to become an optimal performing entrepreneur? An entrepreneur that is successful in their business, in their relationships, in their spirituality, in their personal development, in all areas. They're successful all the way around. If that is you, I want you to come and check out the Entrepreneur Coaching Group. That's what our focus is, to help people become optimal performing entrepreneurs. Now, the Entrepreneur Coaching Group is a membership site where we've got so many powerful tools to help you achieve your goals. Every month, we've got new content, we've got new masterclasses, we've got new personal development training, we've got experts that are helping us all to achieve our biggest goals. And I want you to give it a try out for free. If you go to coachheggie.com/entrepreneur, you can check out the package I've put together that isn't just free access for a month of the Entrepreneur Coaching Group. I've put together some of my best resources, over $2,500 of resources that you're going to get for free just for checking it out. So go take a look at it, order my mindset journal, get $2,500 worth of free resources, and check out the Entrepreneur Coaching Group. I look forward to seeing you in there and helping you become an optimal performing entrepreneur. Og Mandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that'll bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffheggie.com/mindset journal and get yours today.